Well, if you thought high school science class was the last time you were going to hear about physics, you're wrong. You can actually use it in fishing to help you with one of the common problems, which is getting your bait hung. So I've cast up here, my bait, apparently the hook point was sticking out too much. Now it's snagged on this piece of cover. Instead of running up there where you think there might be a fish and ruining any chance of catching that, you can actually apply a physics principle called standing wave theory to get it loose. So what you want to do is grab the line, and you're gonna make like a bow, but you wanna have some slack here. You know, snapping it on your rod, you don't have any slack. If you can actually grab the rod and see how I've got it almost like a bow, I wanna send this wave of slack all the way down to the lure. So you wanna pull tight and shoot it back to the lure. And when it works, it backs up your lure. Sometimes it takes you a couple tries, especially if the hook's really drove into something, you might not be able to get it off the first try. You can just reel it up, but I mean, it's a pretty slick way to get a lure free. You see a lot of guys popping their line when they get stuck. It's the same kind of principle. You're trying to give the bait enough slack where it can wiggle off of there. But you don't send that wave back down the line to actually be able to move the lure. You know, the line is gonna send this wave of slack down. Well, as soon as it hits the first guide, it kills that wave, it's done. So it doesn't transmit up through the rod and down to the lure. Whereas if you start at the tip of the rod and get a bunch of slack and shoot that bow down there, you can actually send a wave all the way to the lure. So that's the standing wave theory for getting a bait free from rocks.